So these are all the blood vessels we're going to be going over. So you should follow the blood this way. So let's say right atrium, tricuspid valve, right ventricle, pulmonary valve, pulmonary trunk, left pulmonary artery, and the right pulmonary artery. And that's going to go to the left pulmonary, see these are the little ones, arteries, and the pulmonary capillaries. And these are the right pulmonary arteries and the right pulmonary capillaries. Then it returns to the right pulmonary veins, which are red here. The right pulmonary veins go here, and the left pulmonary veins go here into the left atrium. Bicuspid valve, left ventricle, aortic valve, ascending aorta, aortic arch. Now at this point we're going to go to different areas of the body. Eventually we're going to all come back to the inferior, the superior vena cava, and then we're going to come back to the right atrium. Okay? But now let's go through the aortic arch. So if we go into the head and neck, it's going to be aortic arch. This is the brachiocephalic trunk or brachiocephalic artery from here to here. It's kind of hidden under this thing here. This is the right common carotid artery, which is now hidden because the person's head is turned to the right. Okay? And this is the right internal jugular vein coming back to the right brachiocephalic vein to the superior vena cava, right atrium. For the left-hand side, so this is going to be aortic arch, and there's no brachiocephalic vein on this side. So this is the left common carotid artery all the way through here, and then right here it splits. This is going to be the left external carotid artery, which goes to the left facial artery, which would come to the left facial vein, which will go to the left external jugular vein, which unfortunately is missing. So it should be here, but it's missing. It's very, very thin. Okay, so don't say external jugular on this model. For this part here, common carotid artery goes to the left internal carotid artery over here, which goes into your brain. So this would be the left cerebral arteries, which would then become the left cerebral veins, which go into the left internal jugular vein, which goes to the left brachiocephalic vein, to the superior vena cava, right atrium. So you see how there's one brachiocephalic artery, but two brachiocephalic veins all going to here. If I were to do aortic arch here, brachiocephalic artery to right subclavian artery, right axillary artery, remember it has to be next to the head of the humerus, right brachial artery, and go all the way down here, splitting into the right radial artery and the right ulnar artery. Okay, because here's the thumb over here. Now when we turn around, this is the right radial vein, the right ulnar vein. Now this here is the right median cubital vein, and then this one is the right basilic vein. This is the right cephalic vein, and the right brachial vein, which would be right next to the brachial artery, is missing because they want to show you the brachial artery. So this is the right brachial vein. Goes to the right axillary vein, right subclavian vein, right brachiocephalic vein, to the superior vena cava, the right atrium. If we go, you can do it on this side too. They're not showing any veins, but I'll show it to you anyway for the arteries. So this is off of the aortic arch, no brachiocephalic artery on this side. So it's just left subclavian artery, and then here is the left axillary artery. Here, next to the shaft of the humerus, is the left brachial artery. And then down here, kind of hard to see the left radial and ulnar arteries, but they are showing you how that when you pronate your arm, the radius and the ulna crosses over. And there are no veins to show you here. Obviously you have veins, but they're not showing to you here. Okay, actually want to stop there.